Good morning from day 2, Friday, July 14th. Happy Friday. So we're in the middle of getting the tent packed up. There are some bugs or mosquitoes hanging out outside, but it's still kind of cold out. The sun, it's going to be a sunny day, but the sun hasn't come over this side yet. So I don't think it's going to be too bad when we're outside.
Hope not. I have like a cluster of bites on my arm here.
Yeah, Sarah got attacked pretty good on one little spot.
And my finger. One finger.
Yeah, but we got the DEET ready.
Yep.
And we're pretty much covered up except for I'm gonna wear shorts. Sarah's switching to long pants. But yeah, good night of sleep. It got down to nice, comfortable sleeping weather. Overall, not a bad spot, all things considered. So we're hoping for a little more open area today. We've got a bunch of lakes we could possibly camp at. So we'll probably be on the trail in a half hour or so, and we'll check in later. Glad we have a bridge here. Good morning, day 2. So we're taking a break at Russell Lake. We've seen some fish jumping out of the lake, which is kind of cool. But we've been kind of in the shady spot for the past hour hiking. We just met a first big group of backpackers heading the way we came from, 6 or 7 of them. So that was cool. They were giving us some beta on places they really liked. And we had already, the one place that got recommended, we were already looking at, so that's cool. So we're, take a little break and keep on climbing to the top. An old rusty can. Interesting. Day 2 update. All right, we've been climbing. We're about 9,500 feet now. We just passed Ozol Lake, who knows? And we've got a water crossing that is not rock hoppable at the moment. So we're gonna put on our Crocs, cross, and then probably take a little break. There's a nice breeze here. The bugs have been almost almost non-existent.
I know.
We've been in the shade for most of it. We're getting high up now where maybe time to put on sunscreen and lip balm, but first we got to cross.
There goes Brian across the stream. Doesn't look too deep. There's a pretty good drop off, so down that way, so we're trying to cross as high as possible.
All right, here comes Sarah. It's a bit cold. But not very deep. A few little deep spots. Woo! Refreshing. All right, we just crossed the water, having a break. Sarah just had an unfortunate accident, just put a bunch of yummy peanut butter on her English muffin and dropped it. So there was a bunch of gunk. She got most of it off, but there was a bunch of gunk on there. So she scraped it all off and
I'll have a little extra protein.
have a little protein. So otherwise, this spot we're taking our break is pretty good. Nice little breeze. The sun's out, very comfortable. So check in later. We're still climbing. We've got more climbing to do, so we need more energy. Well, this is amazing. Skull Lake. Whew. About 9,700 feet, I think. Spectacular. All right, we're about 9,700 feet on a gorgeous, gorgeous Friday. Day 2 on the beaten path. We're just north of Skull Lake. There's Sarah. Put the Crocs on the cross. I was able to rock hop with the slightly longer legs. So let's see how she does. It's not a bad crossing, but there's no way to avoid getting your feet wet.
Here comes Brian up the path. We've been climbing almost all day, but I think we might finally be at the height of land. We'll see. Go, Brian, go. And then we also have a sign. No campfires, no camping within 100 feet of streams. 200 feet of lake.
All right, we're getting our first views of Fossil Lake. It is huge and it is blue. Amazing. Day 2, another water crossing. We got to put our Crocs on. Just barely not rock hoppable. All right, so we made it to Dewey Lake. We checked out one side of the lake there's some potential sites, but we're still exploring. Sarah's checking out a herd path that led to a potential campsite right before the lake, and she's going to report back on the radio. And then we might check out the other end of the lake as well, just to see all the possibilities, look for a spot that has shade and wind. Yeah, touch base once we figure that out. All right.
What I might have first.
Day 2 update, a little after 3 p.m. We found a sweet campsite on the north end of Dewey Lake. A nice shady spot and a decent breeze, but in spite of all that, the skeeters are out in full force. So we're just trying to get all of our camp chores done, but I have to show you the view we have if we dare to come outside and brave the skeeters. I think we'll dare once or twice at least, but this is where we got our water, right here at the lake. But yeah, look at this, pretty amazing, huh? The lake water is ice cold, getting fed from the snow melt, as Sarah pointed out. Sometimes the lake water can be warm and not very clear. This lake water is nice and cold and clear, and you can't beat the views. And there's a nice breeze here at shoreline that for the moment is keeping the mosquitoes away, but as soon as we go back to the tent, even with the breeze, they are out and they are hungry. So kind of surprising. We were just talking about it's Friday. It's a Friday, and we saw a larger group heading out the way we came in. early this morning, and we haven't seen anyone since. But it's still early, so we're expecting to see a few more folks. And yeah, and we forgot to ask that group. They came in the trailhead that we were originally planning to come in, but it's closed. So we wanted to ask them how they actually did it, but you know, we were both kind of moving and didn't. So if we see more folks coming from that way, we'll ask. But right now we're trying to get cozy in that tent. Sarah bought, well, you saw it, she bought fresh peaches at the peach stand.
I haven't had them yet, but I think they might be ripe enough.
She said they needed a day or two, right?
Yeah.
So
I've been taking care of them.
and they're not bruised. Unlike some of my cookies, they are not looking good.
Mine are still intact.
They'll still taste good, but they're kind of crumbly. All right. Right now, no, I don't want to jinx it. This breeze is keeping them away.
They're like attacking me.
All right, never mind. Into the tent, we got to go. Quick little day 2 update. So it's about 5 p.m. We were both actually able to go out to the lake. There's like a rock outcrop out there. And when the breeze is coming off the lake, it's great. And the bugs are gone. But when the breeze stops, the bugs come back. So we only were able to do like 10 minutes at a time and then get back in the tent for cover. But it's very comfortable, shady. We're reading on the iPad, just relaxing and enjoying the evening. So it'll be dinner time soon, and we'll probably see you in the morning.